everyone. I just wanted to show you again what and how to do the triptychs photography project in Photopea. Remember, Photopea and Photoshop, it's the same thing. It just looks a little different, but it's the same thing. The first thing that you're going to want to do is figure out which way you want to have your pictures going. So I have 3 templates up. This one has white space around it. This one is vertical, and the pictures would be vertical. And then this other one has like a black border around it. So whatever aesthetic you want to go with. I have downloaded this one. In order to download it, you want to go up to the corner, click on the 3 dots, open in a new window, and you can see that the download button is right there. So you would download that or whichever version you want to use. I'm going to just go over here to the Photopea tab. So again, I'm just pulling the pictures that I have on my computer from Yearbook. So forgive me, and I don't even know this poor kid, but sorry, I'm using them. So I have right here the Triptych Temp 3, so the 3rd template up, just as a way to demonstrate. You'll notice that when you open it, because it's a PSD file, a Photoshop document, that it has layers in here already for you. So rectangle 1, I can turn the eye off, 2 and 3. So they're all set up. So we're going to scale our pictures to fit into these rectangles. So I'm going to go up to my tab, and I'm going to use this one of his face because it's just funny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the move tool. I'm going to click anywhere on the picture, and then I'm going to drag up to the Triptych Temp tab and then drag it down. Now, this picture is enormous, but I'm actually going to bring it below over here. I can drag the order of the layers. So I want to kind of see where I want his face. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a layer mask to the photograph. Oh, there's Jimmy. So in order to apply a layer mask, what you want to do first is, if you're on a Mac, you're going to hold down, is it Control? Yes, Control. Sorry, I'm on a Mac at home. So on a Mac at home, it's Control. And I believe on a PC, it's also Control. I'm going to hover over in the Layers panel these little thumbnails. You'll notice that when you're holding down Control and you click in the thumbnail, see how it's making a selection of whatever is on that thumbnail. So because I'm working on the first rectangle, his face, I'm going to make sure that I have that one selected. So again, you hold down Control and then you click in the thumbnail over here to make sure that I have that first one selected. Okay, with the selection made, I'm going to double check that I have my image highlighted. So once you have your selection, you have the layer with the photograph highlighted. You're going to go down to the bottom of the layer panel, and you are going to click on the rectangle with the circle, which is Add Raster Mask. So when I click on that, you'll notice that everything goes away. And if I turn off rectangle 1, I can see this gentleman's face. When you are bringing your pictures in and starting to set them up this way, please note that these should already be color corrected and edited. I would just grab pictures just to show you how to set this up. When it's your turn to do this, make sure that they're all the final pictures. Now I want to kind of arrange this, maybe make his face a little smaller. So back in the layers panel, you'll notice that now I have a thumbnail of the photograph, a link, and then there's this other black and white image. This is the layer mask. I'm going to unlink. So I'm going to click on that link so that it goes away. And then I'm going to select the thumbnail of the photograph. What that does is it allows me to move the picture around. And then I can also go up to Edit, Transform, and Scale. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that I can see the bounding box. I'm going to hold down Shift. And then I'm just going to scale in the picture. I think I want to have a little bit of his neck. I really wish I paid more. I mean, I didn't take this picture, but if I was to take it, I would probably not have people behind him. But whatever. So now I'm going to hit Enter. Or I'll check it off up here. Sorry, Enter's not working. And then I'm just going to relink this so that they move together. Okay. So now I have my first square done. So I'm just going to repeat the process. So I'm going to take the figure from here, the midsection from here. Move tool is selected, clicking, dragging up to the Triptych tab, dragging down. Just gonna guesstimate his body. I'm gonna go over to the layers panel. I'm gonna hold down Control and I'm gonna click, oop, that's not the right one. I'm gonna click right there. That is the right one. It's selected. I'm gonna go to the photograph that's highlighted. I have my selection made. And then I'm gonna go down to the bottom of the layers panel and click on Add Raster Mask. Looks like everything disappeared. I'm just gonna turn off that square. There's his body. I actually wanna make it a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna unlink it, select it, edit, transform. So just make sure you have to note that when you're doing this, if you're going to make the layer mask first, that you're either selecting the thumbnail of the picture or the thumbnail of the mask. Both things are able to be changed. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit because I really kind of want his chest sort of like that. I think it looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna hit enter or check that. Great. So now I have the head, the body. Obviously, I'm randomly grabbing pictures. Yours will look way better. For the third picture, I'm going to grab these shoes. It's a different point of view, but that's okay. Drag it up to the tab, drag it down. Now this is huge. So I could even, if I wanted to, I could go to Edit, Transform, Scale, and I can hold down Shift. Please always hold down Shift. And I can sort of scale it beforehand if I want. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I find it easier to see it inside the mask so that I can get a better idea. But I'm gonna do it this way. Once I get the change, I'll hit enter or go up top and check it. Again, I'm gonna hold down Control, click in the thumbnail of that rectangle. I'm just gonna turn that off right now so that I can see it. I have the shoe layer highlighted. I'm gonna click on the layer mask button and I got shoes. Yours will look much better. Again, I was just literally going through and trying to find pictures of each section of the body. And then after that, you want to save it. And then I suggest saving it as a PSD so that you'll have the layers should I look at it and ask you to make a change. So save it as a PSD, but then you also need to save it as a JPEG, and that's what you're going to post on Padlet and on Google Classroom for your final submission. So once you save that, it'll download. Settings are all good. Save, it'll download, and then that's what you would add up. All right, so I hope I didn't go too fast. Just remember, Control, clicking on the thumbnail to make a selection. Layer mask is down here, and Edit, Transform is where you can scale things. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email, and I can't wait to see everyone's final project. Sorry, bye.